Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to learn hidden capital of the new partner, that is calculation of new partner's capital when in the question new partner's capital directly not provided. It is to some extent similar to calculation of hidden goodwill. Directly will come in our calculation. Miscellaneous statement, hidden capital of new partners, that is partner's capital missing. Sometime at the time of admission, the incoming partner's capital is missing in the question. That is, directly incoming partner's capital contribution is not mentioned. At the time, new partner's capital is determined on the basis of old partner's capital after all adjustment. Shortly, I can say that when new partner's capital is missing, that time information will be like that way, that new partner will bring proportionate capital of the old partner's total combined capital after all adjustment. So it will be easy to understand if we consider the example. Here is the example. A and B are partner in the ratio 3:2. After all adjustment, their capital 80,000 of A and 60,000 of B, and C is incoming partner. C is a new partner for 1/5 share of profit. She will bring proportionate capital so as to give him 1/5 share of profit. Calculate capital to be brought in by C. We know that total shares always 1, entire share of the firm 1. So here also we consider let the total share equals to 1. C's share 1/5 means out of total 1, C is giving here 1/5. So remaining 1 minus 1/5, that is 4/5 share. This 4/5 share actually for A and B. Now we know the capital of 4/5 share. 4/5 share purposes we know the capital of A, B after all adjustment, that is A 80,000 and B 60,000. That is 1,40,000. Now you can use the unitary method. For 4/5 share, amount of capital 1,40,000. For 1 share, amount of capital will be 1,40,000 into 5/4, the reciprocal. Therefore, 1/5 share purposes, amount of capital it will be 1,40,000 into 5/4 into 1/5, 5 cancel, 1,40,000 divided 4, it is coming 35,000. So easily you can calculate C's capital using unitary method. So this way we can calculate the incoming partner capital when missing. But in case of full sum, we have to consider all these things, like we have to consider incoming partner's contribution for his share of goodwill, adjustment for change in the assets and liability, that is opening revaluation account. We'll calculate current capital of the old partners by opening partners capital account. Then you can find out new partners capital. So this is the full sum. Mohan and Sohan are partnership in sharing profit in the ratio 3:2, that is 3/5 and 2/5. Their balance sheet provided. The short balance sheet. Less data is there. Asset side, plant, cash, debtors, stock. Liability side, two partners capital and creditors. They decided to admit Rohan for 1/3 share. And what is the term and condition? The new partner has to pay rupees 1,000 as his share of goodwill, and sufficient capital for 1/3 share of the total capital of the new firm. Other term and condition, that is at the time of admission, there the changes take places. Provision for doubtful debt to be reduced to rupees 100. Earlier provision it was 400. Old provision 400. this much is not required. It is coming down to 100 only. So old provision is greater than the new provision. Necessary treatment you have to do. Stock be revalued at rupees 2000. Earlier stock value was 1500. Now it is revalued rupees 2000. Means 500 increases. We know the treatment when asset value increase. Plan be reduced to rupees 500. Let's see the plan below. 650. So it is decreased by 150. So these are the data related to change in the assets and liabilities. By opening revaluation ledger, you can find out the profit or loss on revaluation. So here it is that instruction required to record the above in the ledger. The ledger means revaluation ledger, partners capital ledger, and new balance sheet. Obviously, you have to calculate new partners capital with the help of this ledger as well as working. Let's see the solution. This is the revaluation. Old provision if greater than the new provision, that will come on the buy side. It does mean cancellation of current liability. So how much more? 400 minus new 100, that is 300. This is one way we can show the treatment, or another way, simple way is there also, that always old provision buy side, buy provision for doubtful debt 400 and two provision for doubtful debt 100. Always new two side and old buy side. And the new one will deduct from the debtors on the new balance sheet. So that way you can remember, or this way also you can remember, that if old greater than buy side, if new greater than two side, difference will take, but we have to remember that the new one will deduct from the debtors on the new balance sheet. So any one we have to remember, either this or that another one method also, which is easy, that one you can remember. Now here in this case is this way, like old is greater 400 minus 1 300. So I put credit side, stock was revalued, stock revalued at rupees 2000. So 500 increases, increase of asset buy side, buy stock 500. I put on that credit side. Plan value decreases, so to plan 150. Now after that, the difference this side 800 and this side here 150. So difference here, profit on revaluation. Profit on revaluation 550, it is distributed among the old partner under old ratio, we know that. Now after that, on working, we are showing here regarding the distribution of goodwill as well as calculation SR. We know the over is 3:2, and that over it will come as a SR, because when separate no information out there, we know that over it is coming as a SR all the time. So here it will be SR, therefore 3:2, no need to calculate SR in these cases. And the goodwill, amount of goodwill as new partner paid here, so that will be distributed among the old partners under sacrificing ratio. So this is the sacrificing ratio, and the amount of goodwill contribution 1000. So 1000 into 3 by 5, it is coming 600, and 1000 into 2 by 5, it is coming 400. That will be the bank to PGW to old partners capital. In partners capital account will show this entry. Another working here regarding the distribution of like profit on revaluation, 650 total profit. 650 into 3 by 5, here 390, and 650 into 2 by 5, it will be 260. So it will be 260, not 290. So we can calculate the distribution of profit. Now calculation of new partner capital. Before calculating, we can see once the partners capital ledger. Here the partners capital ledger, opening balance provided A 2000, B 1000. This is a revaluation profit. This will come on the credit side. By revaluation, A column 390 and B 260. By PGW, premium for goodwill, under SR goes to 600 and 400. Debit side nothing is there, so that will be a 2 balance CD, that is present capital, 2 balance CD. One more step we can do, Y balance BD, here the same amount. So this is the present capital of the old partner. So total combined capital of the old partners. Let's see the working here. combined capital of the old partner after all adjustment including revaluation goodwill, it is coming 4,650 rupees. So this 4,650 rupees, that is old partner's capital. In the question it is mentioned the new partner will get 1/3 share of profit. So we can use the unitary method to calculate new partner's capital. If new partner get 1/3, then 1 minus 1/3, 2/3. So 2/3 share purposes this amount. So what will be 1 purposes here? Now 4,650 into 3/2 reciprocal. So that is coming total firm's capital 6,975 1 purposes. Now new partner will get 1/3, therefore 1/3 purposes 2,325. That way, using unitary method, the same way that example 1 we considered, the same way we can calculate new partner's capital, that is Rohan capital. So Rohan capital is coming 2,325. Now after calculating that capital, we'll write here by cash or bank. As in the balance sheet it is mentioned cash, so we can use here cash, and finally we will open the cash ledger to find out the closing cash balance. So by cash 2,325, that is incoming partners. Here it will be actually different name here. I put here ABC mistake, the printing mistake. So it will be name, exact name from the balance sheet. Now after that balance sheet there is Mohan, Sohan and Rohan, 3 partners here. So Mohan capital it is coming 2,990, Sohan 1,660, Rohan this one capital. So total current capital is goes to the balance sheet, and creditors, it is creditors remain unchanged 400, but cash is changes here. Opening cash plus new partners capital contribution plus goodwill, premium for goodwill. For that we can make on working. Here is the working, you can see the working here, cash working. Opening balance 650, Rohan contribution, cash account debit to Rohan's capital 2,325, to premium for goodwill 1,000, which he brought by the new partners. The total of this debit side 3,975, by balance sheet 3,975. The same amount we are considering here on the balance sheet 3,975. Now debtors value rupees 1,000. Now here to deduct like new provision, not old provision or not difference. New provision, that is 100. So 1,000 minus 100, 900 required. In this cases, like debtors, like those who are doubtful, they are not remain doubtful, few are converted to good debtors. So therefore provision 400 is not required, less provision required, only 100 rupees required, and we deduct it, that is why it is 100. New provision always we deduct from here. New provision will not take comparison or not take any old provision, only new provision will deduct to get the actual good debtors. So actual good debtors here 900. Stock was revalued at rupees 2,000, current figure. Plant also revalued at rupees 500, current figure. So after the way we will add this total asset side coming 7,375, liability side also came same amount, that is 7,375. So that way remaining balance sheet same as it is earlier, which we did. Mainly the problem is that I will calculate the like new partners capital, that is here in cases new partner, that is Rohan capital, how I will calculate. That was the main like calculation or main topic, today's topic, that how I will calculate incoming partners capital. One more problem we are considering here. Here X and Y are partner, Z is incoming partner, that is for self-try purposes. That is their balance sheet, X capital, Y capital, creditor, general ledger, workman compensation reserve. Here two undistributed like undistributed profit provided. One is general reserve, another is workman compensation reserve. This side as it is all the known item, cash, debtor, stock, building, machinery. Now on the date of admission, these are the these are the terms and conditions are there. Some assets and liabilities values are changes. Building revalued 18,000, stock 16,000. WCR, workman compensation reserve, is determined 2,000. So it is decreases. Like workman compensation reserve, earlier it made is 4,000, now it is required 2,000. So 2,000 you can distribute among the old partner. New partner's share of goodwill 10,000, which have to brought. Now 20% of the combined capital of X, here will be X and Y. 20% of combined capital has to bring by the Z. So combined capital of X and Y, so like that we can find out here 20%, 20% Z is to bring a further cash would be 20% share is given to Z. So that is 20% is 1/5. So 1/5, 1 minus 1/5, 4/5 purposes. What is the combined capital of X and Y? After that, using unitary method, we can calculate the Z amount of goodwill. This similar problem, let's once you try and like calculate the amount of capital which has to bring by the new partner, that is Z. Okay, thank you.